Okay, last time I talked about Fortnite was during the OG season, and a lot has changed since then. Fortnite OG was an all-time high for Fortnite since people have been dying for it. It was a huge success for Fortnite, but many people are wondering what was next. Where do you go from here? We knew nothing about Chapter 5 and what it was going to be like. People suggested that the map could be a remix of Chapter 2 since we went back to Chapter 1, or we just continue off of the OG map instead of getting a new one. The only thing we did know about Chapter 5 was Fortnite was going to introduce new modes like a LEGO mode, a racing mode, and a music mode. That was it. When I heard about this is what I said. I'm just worried about Chapter 5. Coming off the back of the OG Fortnite season is tough, and I don't know if Fortnite can top the hype it had. With all the changes that Fortnite is making lately, it could drive a lot of players away. But Fortnite is still a great game. I just hope they don't change too much that starts to feel like it's not Fortnite. That was my biggest concern about Chapter 5. It wasn't going to feel like Fortnite. And well, it kind of happened. If you liked the video so far, why don't you subscribe? I'm so close to getting 1,000 subscribers, and by pressing that button, you can get me one step closer. So, just subscribe. Anyway, before I talk about why Fortnite is losing its identity, we need to take a look back at the past couple of months to see what happened. On December 2nd, 2023, the Big Bang event happened to end the OG season. This event repeated the end event from Season X, with the rockets, the rifts, and it flying around the map, until eventually, just like last time, the rockets flew into the 0 point and caused a black hole. Except this time, something happened after the black hole. We got transported to the Fortnite universe. It was like a whole galaxy where we got to visit the new Fortnite modes like the LEGO mode, the racing mode, the music mode with Eminem. Honestly, it was pretty cool seeing this stuff for the first time, but at the end of the day, it was just a big advertisement to play these modes. But it doesn't matter because this event was such a big success that the queue was so long to get into the game that Fortnite had to play the event twice so everyone could experience it. And now it's Chapter 5 and it's revealed the new maps, the new guns, and released the new modes. Turns out the Chapter 5 map was completely different from the OG map, and some say it resembled the Chapter 2 map, but I don't really see it. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's the same. Anyway, Chapter 5 Season 1 was a pretty good start for Battle Royale. For the modes, not so much. At first, everyone was kind of like, wow, these modes are pretty cool. After a while, they're kind of like, meh. They're basically just a gimmick, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, Season 1 came to an end, and the Greek season, Season 2, started. This was where Battle Royale started to fall a little bit. Personally, I like this season. I like the new guns, the mythics are pretty cool, the Battle Pass had a lot of nice skins, and the map had a lot of nice changes. But people were a little split. Some people didn't like any of the stuff I just said, and really did not like the new season. Mostly the sweats. They argued that the mythics are too overpowered and the guns suck. Which yeah, I could see that, but the mythics made the game more fun and the guns weren't that bad. And for the modes, nothing really changed. It was still kinda meh. There definitely was a bit of a decline with the new season's popularity, but it still was a solid season. Until the next season, Chapter 5 Season 3 released. This season is one of the most controversial seasons I think Fortnite has ever put out. Maybe just beat out by the next in Season X. This season introduced new cars that could be equipped with cow catchers, bulletproof tires, turrets, and more. This made it very easy for players to get kills quickly and fast. I mean, the turrets are just... This made the sweats so mad that they quit the game, since it was useless to go into build fights because the car can just ram through your builds. But on the other hand, the cars are really fun. Yeah, they just rip through your builds, but when you get into a giant car fight, it's pretty cool. Ramming into other cars, switching to your turret, lasering the car, then chasing them and repeating the whole thing again, it's just fun. By the end of the season, there weren't as many car fights, but players were still very mad, and Fortnite has seen a major drop in their player count. So, how do you fix this season? Well, you can't. The thing is, some people really loved this season and some people really hated it, so it's pretty hard to appeal to everyone. The best Epic could do was to nerf the cars slightly so they weren't as overpowered but still very fun. But I do feel something is going on in Epic, and I think it lies in the new modes. Epic clearly wants the modes to be as popular as Battle Royale and make Fortnite not just a Battle Royale game, but a larger game. In a perfect world, I would say to get rid of the modes and focus on Battle Royale. But that'll never happen, so I'll just try to improve the existing modes. First, LEGO Fortnite. LEGO Fortnite at its core is a copy of Minecraft. Minecraft is a lot better than LEGO Fortnite. I could go on for days on why Minecraft is better, but I'm not going to. I think LEGO Fortnite's main problem is it's not LEGO enough. When I spawn into LEGO Fortnite, I expect to see LEGO. Do you know what I see? A generic open world. Wow, that's so cool. Let's load up another world. Another generic open world. Wow, that's so cool. What's the difference between these worlds? Nothing. Yeah, you could say the generation is slightly different, but at first glance, they're practically the same. That's why I think LEGO Fortnite should go all in on the LEGO aspect and create a completely LEGO open world that is actually all LEGO bricks. I think LEGO Fortnite should be wackier and not as bland. Maybe more colorful and fun biomes, cooler weapons, and crazy bosses. This is a LEGO, not Minecraft, so they should really just go crazy with it. Alright, next is the music mode, aka Fortnite Festival. This mode is the best one out of the three. There isn't much to change. It's pretty fun, and the only thing I would say has already been added, which is a battle mode. Maybe just better skins for the instruments, and maybe a mini concert for the featured artist. That's it. The last mode is Rocket Racing. This is by far the worst mode out of the bunch. It feels awful to play, the physics of the cars are horrible, and the tracks are just bad. This mode takes itself way too seriously and wants to be super competitive, with even having its own ranked mode. The only reason I play this mode is for XP. At this point, I don't even do that because it's not worth how long it takes to get the XP. To fix this mode, make Rocket Racing more like Mario Kart. Mario Kart is not a serious game and does creative stuff with its tracks, items, and gameplay. Rocket Racing takes itself so seriously that there's no fun or creative elements in the game. All Rocket Racing needs to do is take itself less seriously and add things that'll make the game fun instead of ruining it. Overall, I feel these modes are unnecessary and do not need to be in the game. They're just taking away time from Epic to make Battle Royale great. There's no point in having these modes except to bring in new players besides people who want to play Battle Royale, which is clearly not working. I don't know a single person who wanted to start playing Fortnite because of these new modes. Fortnite is known as the Battle Royale game and it should stay that way. Battle Royale is the reason why Fortnite became so popular, and instead of pumping resources into these new modes, just focus on Battle Royale. Alright, with all that being said, there's one last thing I have to address. After the player count started to drop on Battle Royale, Fortnite got a little worried, so in a last-ditch effort, they released Fortnite Reload. A new mode that had a smaller map with different OG POIs like Tilted Towers, Pleasant Park, and Retail Row, and new ones like Lazy Laps and Dusty Docks. It's a squad mode where when you die you get rebooted in a certain amount of seconds as long as one of your teammates is still alive. Last squad standing wins, so it's kinda like Battle Royale but with a twist. At first I actually liked this mode. It was a pretty good break from Battle Royale and it was pretty fun. But now there's a ton of sweats and it's kinda annoying. But the main draw is of course the OG aspect of the mode, which is a little concerning. Epic looks like they're cashing in on the nostalgia of OG, and nostalgia is going to be a big factor when it comes to the next Fortnite seasons. If you look at the leaked roadmap for Chapter 5, we can see that the next season will be a Marvel season, which just came out. As of recording this video, the season is not out yet, so put in the comments if the season's good or not. This is kind of a sequel to the Marvel season in Chapter 2, which could be nostalgic, but I don't think that's why this season's happening. But if we go even further down the line, it looks like instead of getting a Chapter 5, Season 5, we'll be going back to Chapter 2. Now this, I do have a problem with. Just like Chapter 4, we will now have a proper final season for Chapter 5, and it's forced to get cut off by going back to Chapter 2. That's a little weird. Are we just gonna keep going back to different chapters forever? I mean, I like Chapter 2, I'm glad we got to go back, but I feel like these types of seasons could get old really fast. I hope this going back to chapters thing does not last forever and stops at a certain point. If the OG Chapter 2 flops, then I bet the next time we go back to a chapter, it'll be Chapter 1. What do you guys think of this Fortnite chapter? Leave your comments down below. Anyway, I gotta get back to loving up in the new Fortnite season. Subscribe and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.